So what is going on, guys? It's Triple G here, back with another Borderlands 3 video. In today's video, we're talking Zane again. This is our barrier and our Mntis cannon build. This is a really strong build, guys. You do not want to miss out on this one. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise, let's get straight into this video. So as you can see from the footage here, we're going to be using the redistributor. We're going to be using the barrier, the light show, no pew pew, all weapons that are going to be amplified by our barrier so that we get extra damage as well as a ton of survivability and a ton of maneuverability as well. So let's go over the skill tree first. So the skill tree is pretty simple. We're going to be taking majority of the purple tree. We're going to go all the way down to the capstone so that we're going to get that additional bonus damage as well as bonus critical hit damage from this tree as well. We're going to be taking the cryo cold shoulder Mntis cannon here as my personal favorite. We are going to be running an icebreaker victory rush, so this works really well as well. So we're going to be capstoning out the purple tree, and traditionally we're going to be capstoning the blue tree as well. We only need 1 point into Gust Misfortune. That's all we're going to need with this build. The redistributor is going to do enough for us there, and obviously as we're not taking the drone, we don't need drone delivery or anything like that. In terms of the pumpkin spice tree, we're going to be putting 5 points into synchronicity, and then I've got 3 points for my class mod here, so I've got 2 points in here for Donnybrook. If you want to, you can put a point into duct tape mod here to give you some immunity from grenades, and it will allow you to fire grenades. Just know, if you use the fish slap, you will not be immune. Fish slap applies melee damage, meaning that it will kill you. So if you're going to use a fish slap, highly recommend you do not do this. I'm going to use a fish slap, that's why I haven't got a point there. Finally, we're going to have 5 points into ready for action and 5 points into brain freeze. Again, icebreaker victory rush, brain freeze is really good for that. Then in terms of the weapons, it's pretty simple. I have a kinetic light show here, which is 28k times 4, one of my personal favorites being kinetic. I have next to mags incendiary here. This but primarily is for Joey's second phase on the cartels. It works really well. For Joey's first phase, we have the light show, which also works very well against Wotan, Anathema, and Scourge. Action skill active 100% is the anointment that I've gone with here. Then the pinnacle of this build, the pièce de resistance, this redistributor with next to max shock. Now I ideally would have liked next to max radiation, but I've picked radiation up onto my grenade, so I haven't mixed out on there. 38 mag is my favorite. I'm also included in the save file, which will be in the Discord, a redistributor which is radiation as a 49 mag, and we also have a 27 mag. So depending on the mag size that you like, there's one there for you. Finally, we have a no pew pew with next to mags shock, just to give us a different ammo type if we need to. So then we have pistol, SMG, and assault rifle. No shock here. We're going to be using the revolt with action skill start. We're going to be using our Mntis cannon to proc our ASCs and our action skill start, so that's going to work really well. We have a Seeing Dead here with SMG and pistol damage. Those are the 2 main weapons we're going to be using. Icebreaker victory rush, which is one that I got at 65, which is my god roll one. SMG cryo damage, mag size, I absolutely love it. And finally, we have a Merv hex here. The grenade doesn't matter, it's all about that ASE. As I said before, I've picked up ASE radiation because I want that mixture. Now the gameplay loop for this is really simple. This build absolutely destroys mobs. Absolutely destroys mobs, as you've seen in the footage that you can see now. We absolutely just cut through things. When it comes to single target damage, we're going to be aiming down sights, using the light show, making sure we're matching up the right elements with the right weapons. In terms of other weapons that we have in the file, there is a grease trap in here, a couple of DNAs, which is actually one of my favorite SMGs. I've included 2 OPQ systems in here in case you want those. There's a couple of Rowan's calls. We've got a times 18 Tiggs boom, a radiation cryomix Rhino. Like I said before, all of these items are going to be in the Discord. Link is in the description. Guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Join us on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise, I'll catch you on the flip.